I am here with our good friends from Coastal Medical Alert. This is Heidi Maddox with us today, and her dear friend, Carrie Buist Baker.
Good morning.
And Carrie is the founder and CEO of Senior Life Management. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you, Connie.
Very nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here again.
So you're good friends.
We are good friends. I provide the medical alert pendants to the community.
Yes.
The pendants that if you need help in anything way, I have a sample on here.
I love this one.
Yeah, I love it too because when you press it, the little red light comes on, and we'll talk to you. The medical operators will talk to you and get the help that you need.
Directly from this wristband?
Directly from this wristband. There's a communicator that goes with it, the speaker.
Yes.
And if somebody here in Laguna Woods, most of the people in Laguna Woods, when they need help, they'll have the fire department listed as the first responder. However, they do have some, they have an option to also list a family member or a resident if they don't need a paramedic. So that's how that works. And so Carrie and I work hand in hand. We've known each other for about 10 years now.
10 years you've been working together. Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a long relationship.
Yes, and we do have a lot of clients that we work together to help provide the services that they need. So yeah, so Carrie, if you want to tell them a little bit about what you do and.
Oh, with pleasure. My name is Carrie, and first of all, I want to let everybody know I'm a registered nurse and have been for many, many years. I founded Senior Life Management, which is a geriatric care case management company 10 years ago. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
10 years you founded
and
this 10
we
years
work
ago.
very closely with families and seniors as their advocates and to help them make better choices to keep them safe and healthy.
Yes.
And especially as a nurse, we look at cognitive and medical and all of the proactive measures that we can put into place.
Yeah.
And my number one recommendation has always been Heidi's products with the Life Alert system.
Yes.
And we have fabulous stories, success stories that...
But what are some of them?
Oh.
Tell me a success story.
Lots of them.
Lots of them.
10 years worth.
The most recent one I can think of is I was fortunate enough to meet with a senior couple and their adult children.
Yes.
And she is medically fragile and has had falls in the past, resulting actually in emergency room visits. And the husband has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Oh no.
Hence, if she falls and she can't get to a phone and he doesn't know to get to a phone or can't remember what the phone is, we put in the fall sensitive Life Alert system.
Oh, very good.
So that if she's in the shower or anywhere while we're keeping them at home independent and safe, we have an automatic system of alerts for the emergency crew to respond.
Wow.
Additionally, with out-of-state families or out-of-city county families, I'm put on that alert system notification, and I can go wherever that senior is if they have a fall.
Wow. So you really do. You go into the home, you assess the home situation.
Correct.
You take a look at how a senior may be living, maybe with their spouse, and you just can bring into play all of the things they will need to be absolutely safe. I'm so interested in this fall alert sensor. Tell me about that.
So the majority of our clients now, they prefer to have not just the medical alert pendant, but also it includes fall detection.
Wow.
So that does come in a necklace form, okay, not the wrist form. So what happens is when an individual needs help, and if they fall down and they're unable to press their pendants, if they don't get up within 35 seconds, it'll activate the medical alert for them. And our medical operators can actually tell if an individual pressed their pendant or if it was activated by a fall.
Oh my goodness.
And all their medical data comes up on the screen, and if you are transported to a hospital, we will notify any family members, or if it is a client of Carrie's, Senior Life Management, we will list them by either emailing them, faxing them or calling them to let them know what has happened to their client.
So you really do work hand in hand. Coastal Medical Alert, Senior Life Management.
Correct.
That's just been a synthesis really of the two entities, and you work together to make sure that seniors are absolutely safe.
Yeah.
Now, Carrie, are most seniors in their homes still when you see them?
Yes, most seniors are in their homes when I do the assessment. Up until recently, I did find that when somebody was living in an assisted living,
Yes.
and they would have a pull cord in the bathroom, in the bedroom,
And they don't always really bring a
they
response.
would lay on the floor all
Yes,
night in the
yes,
kitchen if they
yes.
went out at night and nobody was checking in on them.
That was the case
And I
with-
couldn't get this product in fast enough because it really, it saves lives and it saves complications. It's really, quite honestly, been my #1 go-to resource
Right.
for seniors. And also, if you're a single person living alone, especially a woman, I recommend it because it's an alert system. If you hear anything suspicious where you live, is emotionally you probably would be too frightened to even pick up the phone and remember to
Yes.
call, and all you have to do is push the button. And so I would have that if I were a single woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're a senior, you may be living alone, and maybe you hear something or you sense something just isn't right. What are the steps? What's the process that would happen then?
I would just push the button.
No, what you do is you press the button,
Yeah.
and so it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to have a medical alert just because of you fall. I mean,
Right.
you can
Right.
have it because you don't feel well.
Right.
You can have it for police. They can be dispatched.
Wonderful.
So you can say, you can press a button and say, I hear something outside, I'm concerned.
I'm concerned.
And of course, we would notify the police to check on it. Also, security here in Laguna Woods
Yes,
to
they're
let them know.
excellent.
They're excellent, and they work very, very closely with the fire department and police department here. Speaking of medical alert pendants, I have one in myself because we do have ones for on the go.
Yes.
So I carry my device with me when I go hiking because I don't want my cell phone with me. And think about it, when you have your cell phone and something approaches like a coyote or something that startles you, to pull out your phone, do your passcode, and then go 911. It's just,
You may not even have service.
you may not have service.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to just press your button, and all your data, who you are and everything, is up on the screen already.
Yes, and your location.
And your location. So it just makes it so much easier. So the medical devices, we have ones for just for the home, and the ones that are mobile, you can go anywhere.
That's wonderful.
And everything's waterproof, so you can wear them in the shower. So when Carrie goes out to does her assessments, she can determine, oh, this person really just needs one for the home, or they want one that you speak through, or fall detection. So
Or if they go out and they want an immediate call system, or maybe they have cognitive impairment and don't remember to think to call if they fall in front of a store or something. We actually had a case where the paramedics were called immediately because of the fall sensitivity, and nobody had to wait for anybody to make a phone call. They just automatically came. Also, with a lot of our families and clients, the seniors, they have a medication system that's an easy reminder that I love. And it's just, if somebody just needs the reminder, maybe they have a little bit of cognitive impairment or they're not feeling well physically.
Right.
There's a system where we can set up the medications, and it lets the person know when to take the medications.
That's wonderful.
It is fabulous.
It gives such peace to their family members too.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what it's all about too, because the adult children are worried, number one, concerned about their parents. The parents or seniors generally want to remain independent as long as they can.
Yes.
And there's certain systems that we can place that it behooves everybody and gives them a sense of peace.
And this can be employed also in the case of a senior who might even have a 24-hour caregiver. Even in those cases, even if they're in a memory care assisted living facility with 24-hour caregivers assigned to them, even then, those caregivers are only allowed to do certain functions. So having the Coastal Medical Alert and having senior management services, it helps. It's just one more steps of protection.
Right, yeah.
Because maybe there is an injury and maybe there's not a nurse on staff in that facility at that moment. You might have a first aid person but not a nurse.
Absolutely.
So your caregiver is not really by law allowed.
Right.
So these are wonderful things that work hand in hand. Ladies, I'm so glad that you came to see us today.
Thank you so much, Connie.
Now, how do we find you? Of course, with Coastal Medical Alert.
Right, so Coastal Medical Alert, we're actually in Laguna Woods every single day serving the community.
Okay.
So I just have to pick up the phone, or a lot of the resources here know how to get a hold of us.
Yes, our senior center too.
Yes, the senior center, the social services, they know our phone number.
Yes.
So we will come out and do a free demonstration if people want to see any of our products at no cost or obligation. And then Senior Life Management, they're located in Mission Viejo.
But we know we can reach you at Coastal Medical Alert, and you two have been working together for 10 years.
Yes.
And like Heidi, Senior Life Management, we're based in Mission Viejo, but serve all of Orange County.
Yes.
And we're associated with Age Well Senior Services, the Laguna Woods Social Services.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so people know how to find us, or you can Google us, Senior Life Management.
Of course. But always you can call the Laguna Woods Community Center and the Senior Center.
Senior centers, and Norman Murray, Florence Sylvester, all of the senior centers.
They have all of your
Orange County,
information.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
you.
This is wonderful news and extra protection for all sorts of
great
families.
education for the public.
True.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Connie.
you for joining us as well. Coming up next, we have the Democratic Club just after this, so stay with us.